welcome to another edition of Achievement College, my step-by-step guide to getting you that gamer score. This is my 100% achievement guide for Raji, an ancient epic. I hope I said that right. My name's Aussie Gamer 17, and I'm going to do one video per level in this game. The game itself takes somewhere between 3 or 4 hours apparently. I haven't worked it out completely, but I'm going to show you how to get all the achievements. There are missable things in the game, so I'll show you how to get all those as we go. And here we are right at the main menu. If you press any button, a cutscene will play, but that was also right where you start the game. Let's just watch this. I am going to keep in the story and cutscenes because I haven't watched any of it while I was practicing. And now I should shut up. I'm not good at that though.
And this was their whole world, this one small carnival. The other performers were their friends, their only family. This was home. On that day before their performance, Raji took her brother aside. "Did you forget, little brother?" she asked him. And she tied a rakhi to his hand, for it was the feast of Raksha Bandhan. Although it was a feast day, they still had coins to earn. So Raji walked on tight ropes and tumbled for the crowd.
Could you really do tight ropes in that dress?
While Golu told his puppet tales of ancient times when demons walked the lands. A long, long time ago, a demon did penance. For showing such devotion, Brahma blessed him with immortality and a mighty weapon of all. Upon receiving, he united the demons to wage a war. Bhumi Devi urged him to stop. He killed her, ruthlessly without thought. This angered Shiva greatly, and he stomped, dividing the continents. And the demons were forever lost. But as he spoke, the skies darkened, and the earth shook. And other figures dressed as demons strode through the crowd. These were not masks. This was not a child's tale. As the demons turned to slaughter, Raji tried to reach her brother. He'd been hurt, and he was scared, and she knew she must protect him.
You'll see in this first level we're trying to chase after someone who's been captured. So that makes sense.
The demons took Golu from her.
Now.
Raji, awake, my child.
Don't push anything yet, Aussie. I nearly skipped it. This is what I was about to say. When we press any button, this is where we start the first level. And this game, guys, seriously reminds me of Prince of Persia.
So sorry, bhai.
Definitely has Prince of Persia DNA in it, I reckon. Alright, to start off with, head down the stairs. Don't worry, she will get a bit faster very soon. And then we're going to head across to our right. One missable achievement in this first level. And I did accidentally, I forgot, I wasn't recording actually, I better check that I'm recording now. And I got that first achievement, and I always double check my recording when an achievement pops. Well, I wasn't recording properly. So the first achievement won't pop on screen, but everything else should. Alright, head into the big giant mouth and just continue right. And that first achievement is very soon anyway, so I didn't have to redo much.
Remember Shiva's words.
It is so much weight to put on the shoulders of a...
Head down the stairs.
Is this wood strong enough?
And then head towards the back of the room. And when we go up here, after a little cutscene, we're going to get that first achievement. It's not a missable achievement, it's a story-based achievement though.
Her brother and the other children had been seized by the Garasura. I told her that she must be strong. Her journey would be difficult and full of unknowns. I blessed her with the Trishul, my most powerful weapon that Shiva had given to me. This, with Raji's own serenity and strength, would save her brother.
Okay, and once you pick this weapon up, guys, you will get that story achievement popping on screen. So press X, collect our first weapon. Don't worry, we do have use of it now. But for now, we're going to continue on. Head down this ramp. It's quite linear. Jump across here. The game will give you a little tutorial on that. Jump across here and then shimmy across until you're above
into a dark cave.
this one here. And then press B twice to drop all the way down.
Fearless before a goddess.
You can actually go and press X in front of this. She'll say something, but it's not required for any achievements or anything. I don't know what that really means.
Yes, it must be tempered. But without that fire, she would have already given up.
All right, now we're going to jump up on these poles.
Be brave enough to climb.
Our Raji has no fear.
Jump across to the next one. And jump across, sort of, you can see where it's going. And across again. Got to do the same here. Now don't worry, if you end up falling, that it can be very easy to fall off these or mistime your jump or miss the jump. The checkpoints are very generous, so hold up and jump across to the next. Now it looks like you need to sort of press sort of diagonally up and left, but if you just hold left, you're going to make this jump a lot easier. So if you're having trouble with that, just hold left on the left thumbstick. Same with all these jumps, and then up for this jump.
There.
Easy peasy.
She is learning to think. And to
Run around there and jump across here again. Lots of platforming like this, guys.
Climb a pole, and quite another.
Jump down here and then jump up here. And head out the other side.
To save her brother, Raji must face the demons.
Yeah, I skip all these cutscenes when I'm practicing.
And it was a gift of great power.
If you've watched my guides before,
It
you'll
was
already know
blessed
that.
by Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, and would help her stand against her terrible foe. But it was also a great responsibility. To wield it, she would need strength, courage, and belief.
You can do it, Raji. Alright, once you're back in control, guys, just head over to this cart, press X.
Have any of you seen my brother?
Unfortunately, that's not our brother in there,
Go now.
but we did save 4 little kids. And then you can head up here and get another little scene. I think you're meant to be able to see your brother going across this
Child.
sort of a big bridge that goes out there. I actually haven't tested what happens if you don't go up there. I don't know if you actually have to or not, guys, but it adds to the whole story. So I'll do that. Plus, I don't want to run over here and find out that you have to do that. So it's better to just do it. Now follow this path. Jump where this waterfall is. And instead of going up those stairs, head to your left. Very similar thing down here. When you see this blue sort of symbol on the ground, stand in it,
You doing this?
and you can see your brother across there in that cart.
Golu.
Alright, now we're going to go back the way we came and head up the other set of stairs. And we're going to get some tutorials, some combat tutorials too. I don't know if the enemies that show up in parts of the tutorials are real or part of the tutorial. I'm not really sure. So just hit X 3 times on each of these dummies.
Fight, Raji.
And that's a light attack, and then hit Y to do a heavy attack on each of these dummies. There we go. And now well, that one's easy to tell that's fake. You gotta hit A to dodge. So X is light attack, Y is heavy attack, and A is dodge. And now we've got an actual demon here that we've got to take out using our moves that we just learnt. You can chain some together, like X, X, Y. Dodge out of the way before he hits me. And once you've got his health low enough, you can hit B to finish him. Or you just sometimes accidentally do a normal attack and finish him that way as well. Now we're learning that we can throw our weapon.
Weaker than the other. And the Trishul
Hold left trigger and X. Hold left trigger and press X. Shoot both of those and then head across. And now we are going to use A to dodge and X to hit on each of these dummies as well. And then the same thing with these 3 with the Y button. Unless I miss like that and have to do it again. There we go. And we're going to use the same moves on these guys. But just remembering to dodge. Especially when the other one's in the picture. Oops, my bad. I didn't bother using B then because I was still trying to get this second one. There we go. Finish those 2. And I think once that's done, we can head up these stairs. Not I think, I know.
my daughter,
Get ready.
not as strong as you.
Throw as many of these at this guy as you can before he jumps across.
Will be foolish enough.
Oh, he's jumped back. I haven't seen him do that actually. Usually, every other time he's sort of just come out here and tried to get me. I'm going to finish one off at a time. If that guy's still across there, we'll just throw these things at him. And if he comes across, we'll hit him. There we go, finish him off. Nothing too difficult. Now you can head up the back. And we're going to do a wall run across here. So just head right to this sort of point here. You can actually fall, but the checkpoint's like literally right here, so don't worry. But just press A as you point towards the wall and you'll get across.
Circus performer, Raji. See what
And then jump across this gap as well. And this gap and head across the bridge. And what we want to do is jump across to this pole, and then you can hold the B button to slide all the way down. And we're going to get another tutorial here. Press B on this pole. And this one, and then the next one as well. Take care of all those. Do the same thing here to take care of these guys. Especially if they're on either side of a pole. Oh, that one's not close enough at the moment. Well, now they are. Get it! You can use any method to take these guys out, but I find it better to use the method that we were literally just taught. Although, it's really not doing enough damage, is it? Okay, that guy is finished, so we'll get rid of him. And now we will take out this guy. Missed me. And take him out. With those two defeated. Now this isn't needed for achievements, but this is an orb that you can collect up here. I don't believe it's needed, but I've always collected it as well, so just make sure you get that orb, just in case. I believe it's a health orb.
The fruits of a demon kill. Its power will heal your wounds.
And now we've got our first puzzle really in the game. Head over here and press X. Use D-pad to move to the outer ring and then move the outer ring into position. You may have to move it further than I did. It can be random where it starts. And then move to the inner ring and move that to the right position. And continue on. Hey. All the way to the inside. And just make the picture
Just myself
like that.
and Kulu.
Use RB and LB to move each ring. And once you've done that, you can head down the stairs and across to our right. We've got another one of these tutorials. Use A to run up the wall and then press X to jump off the wall. I misdirected that one, but if you do it right, you can get all three. Now we'll do it here. And we can get those. And we're going to do the same thing with these demons that show up. In fact, I like to use this move a lot because it has sort of invincibility frames quite a lot. So we can just run and jump against this wall, hit Y, and take out these guys. Oops, I'm just going to try and get closer to this guy. And I don't want to get hit by that. Alright, I'm annoyed by you, mate. Spitting that stuff at me. There we go. Finish him off. I took a little bit of damage there, but you get your health back automatically in these bits. And once you've taken care of them, head across here to the next bit. Now we're going to learn another new move. I think that's here. Yes. So you can wall run up poles, not just walls, but up poles as well. And also up this sort of cart thingy here. And we can use Y. Now some more enemies are going to show up. I want them to sort of jump towards me. And then I want to use this move that we've just learnt to take care of them. Alright. If they're going to sit all the way over there, I'm going to go over to this wall. Wall jump up and use Y. If you can get one to sort of separate like that, go and finish him off. Finish them. Defeat them the best you can though, guys. I'm not really going to be one that sort of has all the best combat methods. You'll know that if you've watched some of my other guides as well. I'm more about doing these guys to show you where all the missable things are, all the collectibles and stuff like that. I am no pro gamer when it comes to combat. Alright, once you've defeated them though, you can move on up this way. Missable achievements still to come in this level.
Your sister's shrines are fed by violence. Raji can make use of that if she's careful.
Alright, you go up to this shrine here and push X, and it gives you a bit of a, like an ability in our weapon, but it's sort of like a charged up thing, so once we use it, we're going to need to recharge it again if we want to use it again. We're going to use it at the beginning of this fight that's about to happen, when all these three guys are sort of nice and close to us. Use the ability.
She begins to...
And if you need to finish them off, which you should do that. Finish both of those guys off. Do not go and charge the ability again just yet. Finish that guy off. Oh, I nearly pressed the wrong button. Alright, just use whatever means necessary to defeat these guys. Remember to dodge if he's going to use that move that you can't interrupt. You may want to get rid of this guy spitting stuff at you. Alright, get rid of that final guy. And just when you think things are safe, go over here and recharge that ability that we got. And I think I saw something down here, but I don't think... Yeah, those are just healing little things that these enemies have dropped. We don't really need them. I'm going to use that charge on this guy. It won't be enough to finish him off, but it does a bit of damage to him. Yeah, when he's raged like that, you don't interrupt his moves. So just be careful of that. There we go. Finish him off. With that done, go and I like to charge this weapon again. Not that we're really going to be using it anytime soon. So get that charge and then head through the pathway that's now clear. And we're going to go get
She shows promise.
our missable achievement now we're going to work on, guys.
That is so true, and they will be sorely tested. But that is not what I meant when I asked if she was strong.
There are 5 shrines between here and the next section of the game. And
Heard your own story.
Vishnu, I'm trying to do a walkthrough here. Stop interrupting me. All you want to do is walk up to here and press X, and then don't push anything, guys, and wait for this little story to play out.
The buffalo demon.
Don't press anything and don't move.
Yet, without him, you would not have come to be. This is the moment when he was granted the boon by Brahma. No man could kill him.
Alright, once that little symbol reappears under our feet, you know it's finished, and we can move on to the next one. So head down these stairs. There's 5 in total, and they all count towards a missable achievement. Missable if you don't listen to them at all, but missable if you don't listen to them in full as well, I believe. So head to this second one here, push X, and then don't move again.
Mahishasura seized the heavens, unkillable, defeating and driving out all the devas, and even Indra himself.
When the symbol reappears, you can move to your left, and we're going to climb up this this wall here. All the way to the top, and then head left again. And climb again. At the top of this climb, we've got another symbol. Push X and wait. They're not too long, which is handy.
It was their only chance to create a being capable of destroying their foe. All their power focused into one body, gifted with all their weapons. I wonder what your first thoughts were.
And then once that one's done, move to the left. All the way. Just drop straight down here. You just walk off the edge, you'll drop all the way down. And go to this shrine number 4. Push X again. And don't
Forced him
move.
back. I remember it well. You on a lion's back, leading the battle line. The devas flocking behind you, inspired with new courage. Mahishasura at bay, forced to take his true form, the monstrous buffalo, stamping and blowing, crushing.
Is that a buffalo? It looks more like a bull.
And throwing them into the air with his great horns.
And once that's done, round to the left and one more for the achievement.
Killing blow struck with the trishul in your hand. There was no fear on your face, although Mahishasura had shaken the heavens themselves. The battle light in your eyes, determination on your brow. I knew then what the devas had made, and I knew then what change you would bring to our world. From evil comes great good. Such is the balance.
And there it is. There is the missable achievement. We've listened to the full story, and now we can move on, guys. Head up here. Nice 75 gamer score too. Up here and then up here as well. And here you need to do sort of like a double wall run like we did earlier, except we have to press A again about halfway through. Does sort of, sometimes you do a second wall run, sometimes you jump, and either way we made it across. And once again, if you do fall, you do die, but the checkpoint is really, really close. I know, because not because I purposely died just so I'd be able to help you guys. Yeah, that's what happened. Double jump up here.
This is why Shiva imprisoned him, to stop such corruption.
Now we've got a bit of a mini boss fight, I would call it.
All things change.
Using all of our skills that we've already learnt. Basically, you want to avoid this guy when he spits sort of a chain, this sort of chain at you. You want to be far away from him when he does that. And what I like to do is use the poles again to sort of jump up the pole and then do, hang on, I'm trying to jump up the pole, mate, and then use Y to do this attack. And if you hang around near the pole and he's going to do his jump, he'll at least land over near you. While he's spinning up in the air though, you can actually attack him. Oh, he's doing it again. I didn't think he was going to do it 2 times in a row. Just make sure you're dodging around between attacks. And you don't want to be standing next to him when he does that attack. I'm trying to actually land on this pole, which wasn't working for me. I'm actually going to die here, aren't I? I'm very close to dead, but we'll get this done. Come on. He's nearly done. There we go. Finished him off. Yeah, that's not the best way to do it, but once you get through that fight, guys, and again, if you do die, the checkpoint is at the start of the fight. It's no real harm done. Once you've done the fight, go and stand in this flower sort of design and press X, and we'll do another puzzle. All we're going to do here is use RB and LB to move each of these pieces around until it's in the right spot. Now, you'll see in the background and the foreground, these statues begin to move. You know you've gone too far if they hang on, oh, I can actually show you on this one. I didn't realize if they start to crumble again. So if you're going one way and the statue looks like it's coming together and then it starts to crumble again, you know you've gone too far. And when you're in the right spot, it'll go down like that and go into position. And then you use the D-pad to go up to the next section and do the same thing again. Pretty simple. I probably could have gone the other way to make this faster. You can go either way as well. That's sort of the right spot there. And then one more and we'll be done with this puzzle. Once again, they're not difficult, these puzzles. In fact, there's nothing really too difficult in the game, guys, so from a difficulty point of view, don't worry too much.
The tree showed Raji a vision of Golu, of dark clouds and a gathering storm, threatening destruction on the world. And behind it all, A being of great power and malice.
The route is open to the fortress of Jaidar. She is indeed strong, Durga.
She is. I hope she is strong enough to bear what she finds inside.
Alright, now that we're back in control, we are going to go through that door, guys, and that is going to be the end of the first level and therefore the end of the video. I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you do find this sort of guide useful, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. If you want to help me make more guides like this and help support my channel, please head over to Patreon or stay tuned for members. I'm trying to get into the... I think I can get members on YouTube soon, so if you want to help me that way, feel free to support me there when it's available on my channel too. There's the bell, guys. You know what that means. Class dismissed.
The fortress will be a challenge for her, but she is growing into her power.